also, there's wording in the book of Enoch that makes me think that maybe the earth is flat.
Oh, here we go.
You ready for this?
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just want to look at the words because
Yeah, of
it
course.
is
Yeah.
pretty wild. So he says here, I saw at the end of the earth the firmament of the heaven above, and I proceeded and saw a place which burns day and night, where there are 7 mountains of magnificent stones.
I remember this.
3 towards the east and 3 towards the south, and those of towards the east were colored stone, and the one of pearl, and the one of jacinth, and those towards the south stone. So here he says, I saw at the end of the earth. All
Yeah.
right. Then there's another one. The I blessed the Lord of the glory and said, Blessed be thy Lord, blah blah blah. For thence I went to another place to the west of the ends of the earth. And I saw a burning fire which ran without resting, and paused not from its course day or night, but regularly. And then I asked, What is this? So another one. I went to the west of the end of the earth. And he says it all through all this. Then I blessed God of glory, blah, blah, blah. And then I went from hence to the middle of the earth and saw the blessed place in which there were trees, branches, and blah, blah, blah. Here,
Interesting.
here he showed me things and wrote them down for me. They're the names. Then I went towards the north to the end of the earth, and there I saw a great and glorious device at the ends of the whole earth. And there I saw 3 portals of heaven open in the heaven. Through each of them proceeded north winds. When they blow, there is cold, hail, frost, snow, dew, and rain. And out of one portal they blow for good, but when they blow through the other 2 portals, it is with violence and affliction on the earth, and they blow with violence. So that's another one towards the end of the earth. I think this one is about the tree of wisdom. Remember when the angel showed him that? And he
Yeah.
told them, This is the tree of wisdom, of which thy father old and thy aged mother, who were before thee, have eaten, and they learnt wisdom, and their eyes were opened, and they knew that they were naked, and they were driven out of the garden. So I
Yeah.
thought that was pretty wild too, that he talked about that, like Adam and Eve to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And from thence I went to the ends of the earth, and saw their great beasts, and each differed from the other, and birds also differing in appearance, in beauty, and voice, and the one differing from the other. And, and to the east of those beasts I saw the ends of the earth, whereon the heaven rests, and the portals of the heavens open, and I saw how the stars of heaven come forth, and I counted the portals out of which they proceeded, and wrote down all their outlets, of each individual star by itself, according to their number and their names, their courses and their positions, in their times, their months, as Uriel, the holy angel who was with me, showed me. So, what do you think about all that?
Well, it's funny because when he was talking about the animals and the birds and how they're different from each other, that's straight out of the book of Genesis with the creation of man.
Mm-hmm.
When they're talking about the creation of man and um, how God was talking about when he was creating everything, everything was different, and then man was created in its own image. So that's interesting. But I think that last passage there kind of debunks the flat Earth thing, doesn't
How
it?
how so?
Well, bring it up again
Hold on, give me a second.
because he talked about how he was going to track the positions of the stars according to the months or something.
Uh huh.
So how does that work on a flat Earth?
How does it not work on a flat Earth? What are you talking about?
Because I mean, if you're the stars are only going to um, be positioned in a certain way if the Earth is rotating in a certain way.
So that was the one where he was like, the tree of wisdom which thy father and mother ate from, blah, blah, blah. And from there I went to the end of the earth and saw three great beasts, and each differed from the other. The birds also differing in appearance, in beauty, and voice, and the one differing from the other. And to the east of those beasts I saw the end of the earth, wherein the heaven rests, and the portals of the heavens opened, and I saw how the stars of heaven come forth. And I continued, and I counted the portals out of which they proceeded, and wrote down all their outlets, of each individual star by itself, according to their number and their names, their courses and their positions, and their times and their months, as Uriel the holy angel who was with me showed me.
Yeah, their courses and their positions.
Okay, what does that have to do with anything?
Because that's indicative of something that's the sky night is moving, so it has to be rotating.
Okay, the sky night's rotating.
Yeah. So how do you? I mean, is the disk rotating?
I don't know.
I mean, I would assume that it would. I guess it would have to.
He literally said, I was taken to the north, south, east, and west of the end of the earth.
Yeah.
What do you think that means?
I mean,
They took him in every direction to the end of the earth and showed him the portals at the end of the earth.
the portals. I don't know what the portals are.
But you do know what a portal is, correct?
I mean, by my definition, I know what a portal is, but are they talking about the same portal that I think they're
I,
talking about?
I think I think so.
That's the question.
I think so.
One of the portals has wind coming out of it, like violent winds.
Yeah, maybe it's one you're
Like
not
that
supposed to
sounds like
go
a
into.
tornado or something.
Yeah, maybe it's one you're not supposed to go into. Like
Or maybe there's
think about
violent
like
storms at the end of the earth or
think
something.
about like what if it's like almost more ancient aliensy in their stargates?
Could be, yeah. I mean, that would
You
be
know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Yeah,
Like because a portal could be a stargate too.
yeah. No, absolutely.
But those words caught my eye. The end of the earth. They took me to the north of the end of the earth.
yeah, yeah,
That is kind of wild though.
yeah. I mean, yeah, man. I'll believe fucking anything at this point. Yeah, I've definitely changed my tune.
So I have, let's see, I have another thing here. So it was 200 fallen angels, right?
Yeah.
And on Earth, we have it's something like 190 craters that we don't know why they're there.
Are they all in the same spot? Or are they all in different spots?
They're in different spots all around the world.
Okay.
And that's the theory that these craters were left by them. There's 190 confirmed all around the world with no rock debris.
Oh, that's it. The no rock debris. That's interesting.
I mean, that's nuts, right?
Yeah, I
And
mean,
there was 200 fallen angels,
yeah.
and we have 190 confirmed.
And none of them have rock debris?
Yeah,
Is that why they're significant?
maybe. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I would assume so because there would have to be rock debris.
yeah,
If it was like a meteor, I would assume. I'm not like a geologist, but
yeah. There would have to be something. That's
that's
wild,
crazy.
right?
Yeah, no, that is crazy.
All right, and I have one more cool little thing to share. Oh, wait, what am I doing? So this next one is like a book of Enoch fucking genetic manipulation with the animals. So watch. Boom. Let's make sure we can see that. Yes.
The Book of Enoch says the Watchers corrupted the animals too. Ancient translators struggled with the meaning, but once you read it through a modern lens, it's obvious. This sounds like genetic manipulation, crossbreeding, forced hybridization, bioengineering. Almost every ancient civilization had myths of chimeric beings, part animal, part human.
Yeah.
In Egypt, Thoth, with the head of an ibis. Anubis, jackal-headed. In Mesopotamia, Lamassu, winged bulls with human faces. The Greeks had centaurs, minotaurs, satyrs. India had Naga. China had dragon emperors. Hybrid guardians, experimental creatures, biological tools, monsters. The earth was corrupted, morally and biologically. The Nephilim devoured everything. The hybrids defied nature. And when the cries of earth reached the higher realms, judgment came for the Watchers and for the corrupted world they left behind. Book of Enoch says,
Pretty wild, right?
Yeah, no, I mean that just drives home everything that I've been saying. You know, those could have just been like hybrid Nephilim.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, I mean the mythology is filled with stuff like that.
Yeah, that's fucking wild, right?
And we're not far away from that science right now.
Mm-hmm.
So to say, who's to say we didn't have that science thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago before the earth got wiped out by the flood?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, you see these megalithic structures that are still around that were just seemingly abandoned by the flood, you know?
So this is a video from my favorite YouTube page, Esoteric Guardian, and it's called "The Forbidden Teachings of Azazel."
Okay. And what was Azazel known for? Do you remember? I mean, I'm sure they're going to tell us in this.
Yeah, they'll tell us, but I forget what he taught, but I remember saying his name when I was reading the thing.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get this going. So it says here, in the shadows where light dares not to venture, Azazel spreads his wings and reveals the true nature of darkness. That was by John Milton. I have no idea who that is.
Here, now pause it real quick. So, one interesting concept to think about because this just reminded me, was we have 200 angels that disobeyed God. And they came down and they procreated and whatnot.
Well, it wasn't just 200 angels. It was 200. There was 200 generals.
Yeah.
And they all had their own armies.
So at that point, they're fallen angels that went against God. By definition, are those demons now?
Yeah, they turned into demons.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, that's what
like
a fallen
even
angel is, a demon.
Even Lucifer, when he was an angel, he was called Lucifer, and then when he was banished from heaven, that's when he changed his name to Satan, because Satan just means like corrupter.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. But all right, back to the. Oh wait, no, wrong one. Fuck. This one. Yes. Boom. And boom.
The depths of ancient wisdom lie the forbidden teachings of Azazel, a figure shrouded in mystery and power. Join us as we uncover the secrets of this enigmatic king of the Apocrypha and explore his hidden knowledge and its impact on ancient civilizations. From ancient scriptures to esoteric rituals, we will reveal the truths that have been kept hidden. Stay with us until the end to discover how these teachings could change your understanding of the mystical and the divine.
If I may just say too, like, to anybody watching this, Esoteric Guardian is a great YouTube channel. I fucking love all this type of esoteric stuff. And the artwork's always cool, and I like the narrator voice too.
Yeah.
Delve into his origins, his teachings, and the profound consequences of his forbidden knowledge in both the mortal and celestial realms, offering you a comprehensive perspective on this fascinating figure. The Chained Demon. Azazel is a captivating character from the Book of Enoch, an apocryphal text of the Old Testament. Originally, he was an angel, one of the celestial beings created to serve in the divine realm. Known for his impressive presence, he was described as a being of immense beauty and radiance, his form shining with a celestial light that reflected his high status among the angels. This majestic and imposing figure, with golden wings and eyes bright with wisdom, was clothed in the finest celestial garments, adorned with intricate patterns symbolizing his rank and the divine energy flowing through him.
Here, pause it.
Created as a
Yep.
Because, I mean, we see all these depictions of angels with wings. And then we learned that when the Watchers came down, not only did they mess with humans, but they messed with animals too. So where did they get these wings? Wings from birds?
Well,
Yeah.
there was an episode of Ancient Aliens where the theory is that they didn't necessarily have wings. It was that wings just symbolized that they could fly.
Oh, interesting. Oh,
Pretty weird, right?
yeah, yeah.
If
I
that
can
was just
see that.
their way of saying like these people could fly, so they drew
Okay.
wings on them, you know?
I see. Okay.
powerful and intelligent being, his purpose was to guide and assist in the celestial order. He was not only a servant, but also a guardian and teacher among the angels. His attributes of strength, wisdom, and beauty made him one of the most notable angels, setting the stage for his eventual prominence. However, despite his origins and grandeur, his path took a fatal turn, leading to his rebellion and
I mean, not for nothing, but this look is definitely more badass.
Yeah, he lost the halo, grew some horns.
As those fucking nails.
downfall. The teaching of forbidden knowledge. Upon descending to Earth, this celestial being began imparting various forbidden knowledge to humanity, triggering an era of corruption and violence. He taught men to make swords, knives, shields, and armor, introducing armed violence among humans. These martial skills fostered wars and conflicts globally. By providing humanity with the means for war, he laid the groundwork for centuries of bloodshed. He also revealed the secrets of metals and the art of working them, including the creation of bracelets, ornaments, and amulets with varied powers. This revelation spurred both technological evolution and vanity and greed. The ability to manipulate metals advanced human technology, but also led to increased materialism and avarice as people began to desire and fight for precious objects. Furthermore, he taught the use of antimony to beautify the eyelids and shared knowledge about precious stones and dyes. This fostered a fascination.
So, this is me being stoned. But is every time a woman put on eyeshadow, is that like them just like paying tribute to Azazel?
Paying tribute to the fallen angels.
Well, but yeah, like is that like secretly the subliminal thing?
Well, so I guess what we were talking about earlier, as far as the knowledge, like some of the knowledge is good if you have the proper values to hold the knowledge in check. So, like, for instance, wearing jewelry, nice clothes, wearing makeup isn't necessarily a bad thing. But
I think it is.
well, it depends on how you use it, right? If I start, too much jewelry, it just seems like now you're just worshiping objects, or too much makeup means you're just maybe a whore.
Well, I mean, well, hold on. I've seen you with a wristwatch and 2 rings on one hand.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't
That's-
worship. I don't
That's
worship.
too much. I call that too much.
Well, I'm glad I'm not being judged by Paul when
And
I
a
die.
gold chain, and a gold chain too. Yeah, see, Azazel at work
Yeah,
right
but
now.
this is religious. So I got Saint Christopher on this motherfucker.
Azazel at work right now. Oh shit! What I do? Yeah. Boom.
With beauty and ostentation, diverting attention from the spiritual to the material. His teachings led to a greater focus on physical appearance.
So that's wild that he diverted their attention from the spiritual to the material.
Well, yeah, so that's exactly what I just said there, right? I mean, with the jewelry and nice clothes and the dyes and stuff like that. You know what? Yeah, maybe I am paying tribute to Azazel.
You are, bro.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
And
You need to fucking.
That's definitely a vice of mine. Is jewelry and nice clothes. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude. Yeah, dude. You're paying tribute to Azazel, bro.
Fucking
Oh my
going to hell.
god.
superficial values, overshadowing spiritual growth and inner virtues. This obsession with external appearance and material adornments caused a significant deviation from the spiritual and ethical values that had been predominant. Through these teachings, he provoked great impiety, fornication, and corruption in all human ways, earning the title of the demon of the corrupt, the impious, and the fornicators. His influence was far-reaching, as his knowledge led humanity into an era of profound moral decadence. The ethical and moral structure of society was fundamentally altered, with people straying from virtuous paths and embracing sin and vice.
That's like what's happening right now, bro.
Yeah, man, that is.
Is that not like what's happening right now?
Yeah, that's why some people think we're in the end of times. I mean, in the book of Enoch and parables, they talk about the coming of the Son of Man or something, and how the world's going to get destroyed and the wicked will die and the righteous will rise up to heaven. You know, I mean, this is the wickedness.
Yeah,
you know?
we're definitely seeing it.
The Book of Enoch attributes all sins and calamities to him.
Fuck, is that what Enoch really looked like?
Yeah.
Painting him as the root cause of humanity's fall into impiety and moral chaos. His legacy serves as a clear reminder of the destructive potential of forbidden knowledge and the moral degradation that can follow when divine laws are challenged. Consequences of his actions. The decision to impart forbidden knowledge to humanity had profound and far-reaching consequences, affecting both the mortal world and the celestial realm. The motivations behind this act stemmed from a mix of curiosity, a desire for influence, and a rebellious streak against the strict norms of divine order. In the mortal world, these teachings unleashed chaos and destruction. Introducing the arts of war, metallurgy, and cosmetics disrupted the natural harmony. The proliferation of new weapons and armor led to rampant war and violence, resulting in countless deaths and the destruction of entire communities.
Yo, that's a Pegasus right here. You see that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's wild.
The moral fabric of society began to unravel. The knowledge of metallurgy fostered greed and materialism, while the focus on cosmetics promoted vanity and an obsession with physical appearance, further eroding traditional values and creating social divisions.
Yo, that's where we are right fucking now.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, isn't that wild?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I forget if I said it before, but that's why people think we're in the end of times. Right now, the rapture.
In the celestial realm, these actions provoked divine wrath. Sharing forbidden knowledge was seen as a great betrayal. The archangel Raphael was tasked with punishing the rebellious angel, binding him and casting him into a deep abyss covered with sharp rocks, leaving him in eternal darkness. This
Not only my internal darkness, but these rocks are sharp as fuck.
Yeah.
I
Can't
can't
see
even sit
anything.
down. Yeah. Can't even lay down.
Severe punishment served as a warning to other celestial beings about the consequences of defying divine authority. The harmony between the celestial and mortal realms was disrupted, creating a cosmic imbalance that led to a period of chaos affecting both worlds. Impact on other fallen angels. He was not alone in his rebellion. Many other angels followed him, drawn by his charisma and the allure of forbidden knowledge. These fallen angels, often referred to as the Watchers, also descended to Earth and contributed to the spread of corruption and vice among humanity. Their defiance of divine law created a ripple effect, leading to widespread chaos and disorder in both heavens and earth. The Watchers, like their leader, were originally celestial beings, tasked with observing and guiding humanity. However, influenced by his teachings and rebellion, they too began imparting forbidden knowledge to humans. This included secrets of magic, astrology, and various arts that fostered human sin and moral decay. Each Watcher, by sharing their unique forbidden knowledge, amplified the corruption that had been initiated. Samyaza, another prominent leader among the fallen angels, played a crucial role in this rebellion. He and others made a pact to join the rebellion and descended to Earth to take human wives, an act strictly forbidden. This union between the Watchers and humans led to the birth of the Nephilim, giants who further spread violence and chaos. Another notable character was Kokabiel, who taught astrology and the signs of the stars. His teachings led humans to seek power and control over their destinies through celestial knowledge, which was meant to remain in the divine realm. The misuse of this knowledge led to a greater deviation from spiritual paths and a deeper immersion
Pause
into
it real quick.
materialism.
Yep.
I noticed there's no female ones.
I think Astaroth was one.
Was a female?
I think so. Or
Huh.
that might have been a Hindu god, now that I think about it. I don't know.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, the only female demon, really, they don't talk about it because it's like another like apocryphal story, is Lilith,
Yeah.
which was before Eve. Like first it was Adam and Lilith. You know that story, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's like the only demon that I can think of that's female.
And of course they made her a demon too. Makes
Well,
sense.
she turned into a demon the
Yeah,
second she went against God and her husband.
She was a real bitch.
and idolatry.
And like I said before, like every year there's a lesbian festival and they call it the Lilith Festival.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Reflection and final learning. The story of this rebellious angel, as described in the Book of Enoch and other apocryphal texts, offers profound insights into the nature of rebellion, knowledge, and morality. From his origins as a majestic and powerful celestial being to his fall and severe punishment, his story serves as a reminder of the consequences of defying divine order and the dangers of imparting forbidden knowledge. His teachings, spanning from the art of war to the secrets of metallurgy and cosmetics, triggered an era of moral decay and widespread destruction. His influence led to the erosion of ethical values, fostering greed, vanity, and violence. This narrative highlights the dangerous impact of misused knowledge and the profound consequences of prioritizing material and superficial values over spiritual growth and inner virtues. In the celestial realm, his disobedience provoked divine wrath, leading to his eternal punishment and the disruption of cosmic harmony. This aspect of his story underscores the importance of maintaining balance and adhering to divine laws, as well as the grave repercussions that can follow when these laws are broken. Lasting impact and lessons for humanity. The story of the rebellious angel and the Watchers has a lasting impact that resonates beyond ancient texts. It teaches us that the pursuit of knowledge must be accompanied by a deep ethical responsibility. The power of knowledge can be a tool for good, but it also has the potential to be a destructive force if used without consideration of its moral consequences. The Watchers show us how the pursuit of unlimited power and knowledge can lead to corruption, affecting both the human and divine realms. The key lesson here is the need to balance the pursuit of knowledge with wisdom and responsibility, understanding that some boundaries exist for a reason. Respecting divine and ethical limits not only preserves cosmic harmony, but also protects the moral integrity of society.
Here, pause.
Moreover,
Boom.
And that's just kind of like what the Bible is for.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, we have all this knowledge now. We have all this stuff. We got all the weapons. We got all the makeup, the nicest clothes, the nicest jewelry, whatever. I mean, we got astrology, which you could describe as kind of like different religions or what's the word? Heretical religions, I guess.
Yeah. Witchcraft.
Witchcraft and stuff like that. But the Bible tells you what to do. You know, and as long as you follow what the Bible tells you what to do, you'll have the values and the morals to navigate these situations in a way that you won't be corrupted. Like how we always say, when you start lying, your life becomes chaos.
Yeah, or sin creates chaos.
Sin creates chaos, exactly. And the Bible is is the handbook. It's the handbook on how to navigate so that your life doesn't become chaos.
Did you ever hear what Bible stands for?
Somebody told me something. I think you told me something a while ago, but I forget.
Basic instructions before leaving Earth.
Isn't that like a Wu-Tang song?
It's a Gravedigger song.
Yeah.
But isn't that weird?
Yeah, that is weird.
It kind of makes sense when you think about it. BIBLE.
That's a good acronym.
The story of the Watchers highlights the collective impact of individual decisions. Each fallen angel who chose to impart forbidden knowledge contributed to a monumental shift in human history, demonstrating that our actions have echoes that can resonate through generations. The words of the famous philosopher Francis Bacon ring true here: knowledge is power. Yet, as Azazel's tale illustrates, power without moral integrity can lead to chaos and ruin. Additionally, Albert Einstein once said, "The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination."
Yeah.
Azazel's teachings remind us that with great knowledge comes great responsibility, and it is our ethical duty to use that knowledge wisely. Further reflecting on this, we see parallels in our own world. The advancements in technology and science, while beneficial, also pose ethical dilemmas. From genetic engineering to artificial intelligence, the lessons from Azazel's story echo through time, reminding us of the careful balance we must maintain. In modern times, we often grapple with the consequences of our quest for knowledge. Environmental degradation, social inequality, and ethical controversies in scientific research all highlight the need for a balanced approach to progress. Just as Azazel's forbidden knowledge led to chaos, our unchecked advancements can lead to unintended consequences if not guided by ethical considerations. The philosophical reflections of figures like Socrates also resonate here. Socrates believed in the pursuit of knowledge, but emphasized the importance of self-awareness and ethical living. An unexamined life is not worth living, he said, reminding us that knowledge must be coupled with introspection and moral integrity. Moreover, the insights of Carl Jung, the renowned psychologist, add another layer of understanding. Jung explored the concept of the shadow, the unconscious part of our psyche that contains our repressed desires and impulses. He believed that confronting and integrating this shadow is essential for personal growth and moral development. In the context of Azazel's story, the forbidden knowledge represents the shadow, and humanity's struggle with this knowledge reflects the broader psychological battle between our higher selves and our darker impulses. The teachings of Azazel can also be viewed through the lens of mythology and its role in human culture. Joseph Campbell, a scholar of mythology, argued that myths are vital for understanding the human experience.
Yeah.
They offer archetypal stories that help us navigate our own lives. Azazel's narrative is one such myth, providing a framework to explore the consequences of unchecked ambition and the importance of moral boundaries. Conclusion. Reflecting on these lessons, we can better understand the complex interplay between ambition, knowledge, and morality, striving to make decisions that foster harmony and ethical growth in our own lives. This narrative serves as a powerful cautionary tale about the responsibilities that come with power and knowledge, the importance of moral integrity, and the delicate balance between rebellion and obedience. His story remains a timeless reminder of the enduring struggle between good and evil and the eternal vigilance required to maintain the balance between both. As we move forward in our own lives, let us remember the story of Azazel and the Watchers. Let us strive to pursue knowledge with a sense of ethical responsibility, ensuring that our advancements contribute to the betterment of humanity rather than its destruction. The legacy of Azazel serves as a poignant reminder that while the pursuit of knowledge can lead to great achievements, it must be tempered with wisdom and ethical considerations. In our quest for progress, let us not forget the lessons of the past and the importance of maintaining a balance between curiosity and morality. If you want to learn more about hidden and mystical knowledge, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel.
Well, that was that for that.
Yes, I think I watched that video when I was studying for Enoch.
Oh yeah, I love that channel.
Yeah, that's that's a good way. That's a good way to just sum everything up right there.
Yeah.
Everything that we just talked about,
I think the fucking Demon Azazel is that play right now, homie.
Yeah, no, I believe it, man. We're trying to balance between what truth is right now in our country.
Even just women with makeup, like they're so fake, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
The fucking face paint, the nails.
Yeah, the fake hands, the fucking Gucci bags.
The spats that form their legs and butt to look good.
Yeah,
the push-up bras. The fake hair.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking nuts. That's nuts, dude.
Yeah, it's the nihilism,
Yeah.
It's wild. No, I can totally see the parallels of today, but I think the pendulum's slowly swinging the other way, especially in the wake of the Charlie Kirk thing, God bless. More people have been going to church.
My God, you said God bless, and then he just like hiccup and burped into the
microphone.
I did. So disrespectful.
Sorry, Charlie.
So disrespectful, Charlie.
But yeah, I hope the pendulum's swinging the other way. I think people are more interested in this stuff now. Which they should be, because people, what do you got? What do you got? Nothing.
Yeah. Other than demons like Azazel.
Yeah, and nihilism.
Yep.
But, all right, well, does that conclude?
That concludes, bro. We are at an hour 30, so this can be a two-parter.
Yeah, absolutely. So, hey, if you've made it this far, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. I mean, this is definitely one of the more interesting stories in the Bible. So, I mean, we couldn't cover everything. There's a lot to it. Hopefully, we made it interesting for you.
Well, I would like to say I think you should tone it down on the jewelry.
That's a tough one.
Yo,
Yeah, but you know what? No, you know what? I gotta push back because you know what? This was my grandmother's pinky ring.
So?
And this was I think my mother gave me this chain, and this was my grandmother's Saint Christopher. It's religious.
Oh, yeah?
When your travels.
Yeah, it's religious already. It comes from the fallen angel Azazel.
Yeah, but it's symbolic. It's pressed with the symbol of virtue.
Yeah, it symbolizes greed and lust and envy.
Well,
when people see your gold chains and rings, they're envious.
I'm gonna go get my ears pierced tomorrow.
And it could bring chaos.
Well, the gold's not coming off.
All right, tell us what you think in the comments. Should Luke lose the jewelry or what?
Yeah, we'll make a poll.
Yeah, do a Facebook poll.
I'm a sinner.
Should Luke stop wearing jewelry and paying tribute to Azazel?
Yeah, buying $150 shirts at Milton's.
Yeah, man, that's fucked up. You're totally fucking corrupt. I'm glad to know I don't have that in me.
Yeah, no, I definitely do. I definitely have that a little bit. I won't lie.
Nice.
Definitely.
At least you admit it. That's the first part.
Hey, you know, and like I said, dude, I have no problem being a hypocrite every once in a while. So, that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, again, let us know what you think.
And just remember, in the words of Luke, it's okay to be a hypocrite every once in a while.
Yeah, exactly. And if when you go to the jewelry store, just drop my name.
Yeah, and think it was Azazel.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
All right. So
that might be a